Nice extended jam. Yeah, absolutely. Genesis, Home by the Sea. Yeah, man, I'm familiar with this track. Familiar in the sense that I've heard it before. It's very familiar. I'm definitely more familiar with the Phil Collins era of Genesis. When I saw in your note, Pete, yeah, man, this is a really nice extended jam, Home by the Sea. Immediately, my mind went to the early years of Genesis with Peter Gabriel, because they definitely had their progressive rock platform, and their jams were quite extended. So immediately, automatically, I'm thinking of Peter Gabriel. So when I saw Phil Collins, I'm it's Phil Collins era. So I was a little bit surprised there, but not disappointed. Phil Collins is a great singer, great musician, great songwriter, really, really fantastic rock personality, very well accomplished rock icon. So yeah, no disappointments there. And I'm familiar with the song. I've heard it before. And I didn't know that it was quite so extended. That's a long ass song, 11 minutes, man, damn. But yeah, but maybe it's extended just for the video, no shots of the crowd, so I wasn't quite sure if, there's no crowd there. I didn't hear any applause or anything, so they were doing a recording maybe just for a video segment or what have you. But great song, man, great tune. Has a really good strong message in regards to singing about life, the challenges of life, being bewildered by it sometimes, and then finding that very solemn, quiet, safe place so that you can collect yourself and refresh and renew and then take on the world again. So I think that's the gist of what I'm getting from the song, Home by the Sea. It's reflective of how you want to be internally, kind of calm and somewhat serene. That's what I'm getting from the song. I'm probably missing a little bit more. Okay, so Home by the Sea. I'm okay. There's the wiki. So Home by the Sea. Oh, hold on. Okay, it's two songs. All right, okay. So it's two songs. Okay, that explains why it's such an extended jam. Hold on, man. Okay, Home by the Sea is the first part. It's 5 minutes. And second Home by the Sea is a second song. It's 6 minutes. So that big instrumental break in between, that's part of the second song. Okay, I get it. Okay. So it's two songs in one. All right. Sorry, let me go back to my other page here. Okay, I get it now. Home by the Sea and second Home by the Sea is a suite of two songs by English rock band Genesis. It first appeared on their eponymous album in '83. The lyrics were written by keyboardist Tony Banks, and the music was written by the whole band. Lyrically, the song is about a burglar who breaks into a house only to find that it's haunted. The burglar is captured by the ghosts, who force him to listen to their stories for the rest of his life. Man, that's a fantastic movie plot right there. God knows in this day and age, we need some better plot lines in movies. It's just the same regurgitated shit, Anyway, to the song. Background. The piece was written at a point in Genesis' career when they were transitioning from progressive rock to a more streamlined commercial style. As such, it combines simple pop hooks with an extended section more characteristic of progressive rock into 1-2-part pieces. Played together, Home by the Sea and second Home by the Sea are over 11 minutes long. Okay. In an interview, Phil Collins noted the track as an example of how the band often recorded songs without playing together as a group. Using a pre-recorded drum machine as initial background, the band members would first produce guide parts such as vocal or guitar to settle on the format of the song, and later re-record them for final compilation into the song, adding real drum parts as well. Single release and video. In some countries, such as the Netherlands, the song was a single with a music video to go with it. The promotional video was not taken from the Mama Tour video release, but shot at Reunion Arena in Dallas, Texas on the 21st of January in '84, with Phil Collins remaining on the drum kit for the last vocal part. Second Home by the Sea also appeared much later in a slightly edited form, minus vocals, on the enhanced CD version of the single Congo, released 14 years later in '97. Live performances. The song was played live during the Mama Invisible Touch, The Way We Walk, Calling All Stations with Ray Wilson on vocals, and Turn It On Again tour. Damn. That can't be a title for a damn tour. Live versions have also appeared on the DVDs Genesis Live at Wembley Stadium, The Way We Walk, Live in Concert, and When in Rome 2007, as well as the home video The Mama Tour. During the Calling All Stations and Turn It On Again tours, it was transposed to a lower key to account for Ray Wilson's deeper voice in the case of the former, and the deepening of Phil Collins' voice over the years in the case of the latter. The Second Home by the Sea section, being mostly instrumental, was performed in its original key, including the brief vocal part near the end of the song. Okay, man. So that is Wikipedia Song Fact info on Home by the Sea and Second Home by the Sea. So 2 songs in one. Hence the extended jam 11-minute version. Okay, got it. Learned something new. Excellent. Yeah, great jam, great extended play. Interesting that this is kind of like marking their transition from the progressive rock sound going into a little bit more of a commercial mainstream sound, so that of course they could have more appeal. Times were changing at that point. I don't know if the progressive rock platform they were using was fading out where it comes to interest and market appeal and popularity or whatnot, or maybe they just said, okay, with the MTV generation at our backs, we've got to probably change to accommodate that. So maybe that was their motivation. But at the same time, with Phil Collins taking over from Peter Gabriel, naturally their sound would probably change. If you know your Genesis history, especially the transitional period between the singers and their sound and all that, give me a synopsis overall. Let me know if my guesses are right, or if I'm missing something there, what the motivation for their change of sound was. That's basically what I'm looking for. Educate me a little bit, if you will. All right, man. Well, that concludes my reaction to this excellent quad. Pete, that was fantastic, man. Every single one of these songs is top notch and really, really excellent songs. A really good mix here, man. It's one of those things I really dig about complementary quads. I mean, it can feature the same artist, which is fine. Half the time, it's a mix of artists, and I like that because it takes you in different directions, different focus, That's excellent, man. So thanks very much for this. This was a great quad. So, just scrolling down here. I don't have any notes per se. Just basically, got more quads coming up, a couple of album reactions coming up. Where are we? We're still at the front end of the week. So I don't have a Zeppelin. Oh my gosh. That reminds me. I did a Zeppelin reaction on Saturday, and I promised to re-upload Band of Joy with Bonham and Plant. And so I got to remember to do that. I'm glad I was thinking about Led Zeppelin. I was going to say Led Zeppelin is still miles away on the weekend. I don't have to think about them. But you know what? I better do that immediately. I'll do that as early as tomorrow. What I've been doing, if you haven't noticed on YouTube, is I stagger my uploads. For example, more than half of my content gets blocked on YouTube. And so with a lot of my content that I pulled last year, you know, being all spooked and scared with this whole COPPA thing, pulled all my content down temporarily. So there's been requests for me to re-upload some of my content. So, you know, upon those requests, I'll re-upload some content. And that really works well because with the increase of so many of my stuff being blocked now, you would have to wait 2-3 days in between uploads. So to fill in those days, that's when I choose to re-upload certain requests. So that's my method. And that basically keeps us current, you know, because I'll filter stuff through Vimeo, and then it gets onto my Patreon. So my patrons usually see some sort of upload activity every day. On YouTube, you'll see upload activity every day, but it's some of the content is a re-upload, and I label it as such so you don't get confused, especially, oh, okay, I've seen this before, so I'll just wait until something new comes along the way. But that's what I've been doing going forward, and it's been working very well. So thank you for your re-upload requests. And I just want to say, if you do have a request for a certain reaction that you're missing or that you have not seen or whatnot, just send me a message and say, hey man, could you re-upload this? That would be cool. Now I might say, well, it's actually on Vimeo because it's blocked on YouTube, but I'll let you know that too. So send me your re-upload requests if you have any. And speaking of re-upload, where Zeppelin is concerned, I gotta re-upload the Band of Joy reaction. So I'll do that first thing tomorrow, just so you know. All right, man. So that is it for my reaction to this great quad. Pete, thank you very much again. I appreciate it. So take care, everybody, and have a good one. I'll see you in my next quad. Peace.